To the Queen.
So to the Queen.
May she rest in peace.
May she rest in peace. The Queen.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Who even is I don't even know what the Queen of England does. Like, does she have like a big important role?
I think it's more of like a what's the word for it? Because they're not actually in power, but they're at the same time they are in power. Just because they are royalty, the monarch technically, but I think all the power goes to the prime minister. So they're kind of in a a picturesque role where they're not actual in power, but they are like the picture of power.
Like a TikTok influencer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, the Queen of England's like a TikTok influencer. That's perfect. That's perfect. You ready to run this thing?
Yeah, let's do it, brother.
All right, we're recording.
Oh, well, she did pass away though, so
She's dead?
yeah. there was a whole thing about it, like
like a whole.
Did you not actually know that?
To be honest, I don't give a shit. Sorry. Sorry.
You just offended a whole
Rest in
country.
peace, Queen. I don't even know what I didn't even know what she did. Who's the King of England?
It's like
Is it George?
I think like no.
I thought they were all George. I thought you had to be a George to be King England.
Well, no, you know about Prince Harry and everything, about him marrying Meghan Markle and all that.
Oh, she's the American lady?
Yeah, the American lady.
And wasn't it like wasn't that like an abomination or something like that to marry American?
Basically, everybody thought so. But I don't know if they're happy, then I'm not gonna say I'm happy.
Didn't they get divorced too, though?
I don't know. That's funny.
I feel like if they got divorced, that'd be kind of incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because I mean, Prince Harry literally gave up his title as prince
to marry her.
Yeah, to marry her.
That's love, bro.
I mean, apparently now they're divorced, and is what you're
maybe
saying.
They're divorced. Maybe that was the first step into divorce for them.
Last time I heard, they were actually like they moved over to Canada for some reason.
Canada?
Yeah, they were like, they're
going to get from England. So American, England, Canada. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, he gave up. I think he gave up like the palace and everything, all for like he's like, I'm gonna get a real job. Then like went to buy like a mansion or something.
It was probably for like free education.
Probably, I don't know.
Because I think when you move to Canada, you get like free college.
I guess. Hey, that's
there you go. Free college.
Maybe I should go to Canada. Not that I'm gonna probably go to college.
Yeah, I'm not going to college.
I mean,
I'm not going to college. You're looking at two non-college people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 23 right now. Like at this rate, I'm like, I should be graduating college. But
yeah, I'm looking at people right now, and they're like, "Yeah, I've got an established career," and I'm like, "I work out of my living room."
It's like I drive a truck and I pick things up and put them down.
Yeah. I actually sit on a laptop all day. My neck hurts at the end of the day, and it's not because I was picking things up or moving heavy equipment. It was because I simply was doing this all day.
I mean, you got a podcast though. I mean,
I do have a podcast.
That's better than most. So,
all right, let's run this thing.
Yeah.
We did life together. We were in fast-paced ministry together, and we both left it. And people in this world naturally think, why did they leave it? Do they hate God now?
Oh, I mean, I talked to God. I talked to like my family and everything, and my family was like, if this is what you need to do, you need to do it.
I'm tired, bro. I'm tired.
I would paint a mask over myself and act like I'm all this joyous, confident guy. But I was like, there was times I was picked on in high school and times where I would have like a group of people around me, but I knew none of them actually cared about me.
What is up, everybody? My name's Aaron Haas. I've got one of my amazing friends with me today. Their name is an awesome name. It's a name. If you've ever read the Bible, or maybe you haven't read the Bible, the name's in the Bible. His name is in the Bible. Matter of fact, when they were writing the Bible, they were like, yeah, that guy. This guy's awesome. He's got a beautiful heart for people. There have been times we've wanted to murder each other.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
There have been times that we didn't want to murder each other. There have been times that we spent hours on end sitting next to each other, and we were just listening to the road rumble. We were sitting in some uncomfortable chairs that didn't really bounce. They weren't bouncing chairs.
You were.
I was sitting in a non-bouncing chair. And you and I spent 2 of our years of life together in ministry, full-time ministry. This man is one of my good friends. He goes by the name, which is his name, David Ward. What is up, my bro?
What's up, everybody? It's good to be here.
Bro, so also, before we even get started, like before we get cooking, what's so funny, so this used to be my roommate.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yep.
David Ward was my roommate when I first moved into the place I'm staying at right now.
That was definitely a long period of time.
It was.
Well, it wasn't actually. It was like 3 months.
I think it was like 3. I thought it was 3 or 4.
Yeah, it was okay, like 3 or 4.
Yeah, something like that.
2 or 3, same thing.
Yeah, we were together for a while.
It felt like for a lot longer though, because
We did not. Our relationship was at its worst when we lived together.
honestly, yeah. Actually, the funny thing is, a friend of mine actually warned me against that.
To not.
They were
move in
like,
with
"Oh,
me.
I don't think y'all are going to be good roommates together. I think y'all are going to hate each other."
Oh, who said that? Do I know him?
Yeah, you do.
Can you say it on the podcast or should you
Dude,
not?
I didn't know if you wanted me to give names. or not.
You can, dude. I love it when people name drop.
Yeah, Michelle was the one who's like,
That was
she's like, I don't know if y'all would actually work well together as roommates and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, because we're good friends, but
Yeah.
roommates is like living together all the time and stuff. And I think we got on each other's nerves. 2 different lifestyles.
We do have 2 different lifestyles. I'm very like, I want things in a specific spot. And
like, I don't care.
I freelance through life. I feel like I like doing things. I like being a part of things. David, he
does
makes me want to blow my head in. I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
I'm not kidding. I think honestly now, if we moved back in together after living with each other once, if we were to do it again, I think we would do it way better.
I think so too. I mean, especially since we've each had our time to like kind of get to know each other.
Yeah.
Like in a more separate sense, but also
Exactly.
together.
Yeah.
But we can like fix the mistakes, and also I kind of, now that I've got my own place, like I got a new sense of like where you're coming from.
Exactly.
I'm like, oh, this guy he's not crazy. He's actually got a point here. Because
Yeah.
like there was times like I grew up in a household where you didn't actually have to do your wash the dishes immediately after.
Yep.
It was like we did like deep cleans like at the end of weeks.
Okay.
I mean, everybody grew up differently. That's how I
Right.
grew up. And Aaron was like, you got to clean up right after you use it.
Right.
And I was like, I was ready to hit this man.
Yeah,
Like there was
I remember coming back and being like, man, there's shit everywhere. There was one day I actually had to come to this man and apologize because I walked in and I think I was gone or something. I don't even know what I think I was doing, probably podcasting work.
Yeah.
And I had just been, and this was when I worked full time as a janitor as well. Or custodian, whatever you want to call
to
it.
add on to the sense of cleanliness he needed.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I was doing that job. I would work 8 hours a day, sometimes more. Then I would come back and I would do podcasting work. And then I would go to the church and then I'd come home.
Yeah.
I come home from a very long day. I get home and I remember there being red sauce everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I was so furious. I remember being like, there's fucking red sauce everywhere. I was going off. I'm pretty sure, like, that moment, I was thinking about filing for divorce, and I was never even married to this man.
This guy was ready to just
call
it a day. Like,
I was about to sign us up for marriage counseling, you know? I remember, like, how the hell is there red sauce on the microwave? We got red sauce on the window, red sauce on the floor, red sauce on the carpet, red sauce on the bed. I was like, Italian?
I was trying a new recipe for my girlfriend and everything, and I was like, it's like I'm one of those people that I can make a mess. I make a bigger mess before I clean it all up.
Yeah.
And he got me into the point. I think I was with her actually, and she I hadn't cleaned it up just yet. Like I just finished it, like right when he was like coming in. We just sat down to eat and everything, and he comes in and he's like, "What the?" I'm like I'm gonna clean it up.
Which at this point, that wasn't even the root of the problem. It was already boiling up from, I think, other things, and it just happened to spur out at that moment.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story here is, if there is something that even bothers you in the beginning, let it out. Like I would say, just talk about it.
Yeah,
I think that we would have
it.
solved so many problems if we had those conversations ahead of time.
Yeah, this is why in relationships they tell you communication is key.
Communication.
Our relationship took a hit.
It took a big hit. It took a big hit. And we've even both like since then I've even stayed over at his place when I would Airbnb out my place which is funny because I'm so picky about things. Then I was like, oh shoot, I'm doing this full time. If I don't make money by the end of the month, I'm not able to pay my rent. So like I was trying to get things in that's like, okay, I can get a steady $100 a week having someone live in my house.
Yeah. Hey. You
So I
gotta
did
do what
that.
you gotta do.
And I would come with him and we were all chill. But anyway.
No, the funny thing is though, like when you were at my place and then you would make stuff at my place, I got pissed off.
Oh yeah?
Like because there was like some like especially you made that random banana bread. He had no idea how to make banana bread.
I
either.
remember seeing you being
Like,
upset,
I was-
but yeah.
Like he made a mess in my kitchen and stuff, and he didn't immediately clean it up.
I did.
Sounds like a similar
It
situation.
was a very similar situation. And I remember thinking, I'm such a effing hypocrite.
I think I had to walk. I like walked upstairs, so I've got like an upstairs, like where my bedroom is.
Mm-hmm.
I had to walk upstairs for like a second. I was like, "What the? I'm gonna hurt this man."
You should, honestly,
I
you
thought
could've.
about. I literally thought about. I was like, I'm gonna let this man stay over now. He's like, he better clean this up.
Yeah.
And
I
then
think I came back.
Yeah,
and
you came
cleaned.
back and cleaned it up and stuff, but like
It was
it was at the moment. It was like I had the realization. I was like, oh, that's what he was getting. That was why he was angry with me.
Yeah.
When I was here. So
And to me, in my head, I was like, oh, this is how he does things. I'll do it this way.
yeah.
And so it was like, I should have cleaned it, but I didn't even. And I was
See,
like,
you're not the only person who actually like. There's been multiple people that have came to my house and like they know me, and they're like, oh, it's the way he does it, and I'm like. In my head, I'm like, why don't you just do it the way that you do it?
yeah, like I want you to clean your shit.
Like, it's like make my life easier. Like, I may not clean immediately, but I mean, you do.
Yeah.
So
You've been doing way better though. Like even at your place.
yeah,
Is it clean right now?
it's not.
It's not. Like, no. Well, my
I-
place has not been cleaned recently either.
Yeah, I mean, I have a few things, like a few dishes and stuff. My silverware. I've got most of my silverware in my sink right now,
Oh, really?
just because like I've used it all, and I'm like silverware takes so like it doesn't take long, but it's so much. Like I've used every single bit of my silverware. It's like
really?
it's in my sink.
Are you a paper plate guy?
I'm not actually. I actually prefer like I think I've got glass plates.
Glass plates?
I think maybe.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, paper plates and like plastic forks change the game.
Yeah, I mean everything.
Because you can save so many. Like I know dish, like I think of it as time and money. So it's like, yeah, you can save a little bit of money if you just wash it, but also like what is that, 20 cents?
Yeah,
$1 that you're saving? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
To me, I'm like I'll pay an extra $1 to not have to wash my dishes for the month.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it just depends on the day though, because like sometimes it's like I wish I had paper plates so I didn't have to clean anything, but at the same time, I mean, I enjoy cooking and stuff. I'm not great at it, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to have like that feeling of accomplishment when you
Made
eat something,
something.
especially like I'm a mac and cheese guy.
You
know
are.
that you know that for sure. I love me some mac and cheese. I think that's any guy that doesn't like have any restrictions or anything, but I
Yeah.
think any guy coming out of like high school or something, big mac and cheese guy, because it's like it's quick and easy.
Mac
But-
and cheese is easy, bro.
But
I just can't
mean,
eat it, obviously.
Yeah, I could.
I remember I would come home and like he would be like, all right, just went to the grocery store. I'm like, oh, cool, let's get salad. And I would look in their fridge, there's like a milk in the fridge, and then and maybe some eggs, and then I would be like, well, what the hell did he get from the grocery store? Then I'd look in the cabinet.
It's like, look at yours.
There's not really much in the cabinet, and then I'd look over in his little section cabinet, and it's just filled with mac and cheese. I'm like, my man just got mac and cheese.
I got like I don't know, I got for like as a Christmas gift like an 18 box, like big giant box. It was like 18 boxes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't need this, but at the same time, I need this.
Exactly. This is for
Like,
me.
give me all of it. Like, come on.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
that's incredible.
Man, if you're gonna go big, you gotta go big.
You got to go big.
So I'm like, why didn't you get me two?
I'm about it, bro. I'm really like when I get on a kick for food, I'll eat that food nonstop for like a month. And then I'm like, yeah, I don't really want that anymore. And then I'll go to the next one.
Yeah.
Like dinner sausage was big for me for a while.
See, I'm one of those people that like I can do that, but then I like those become like comfort foods.
Oh, really?
So like anytime like I eat out, like Yeah, my friend has already predicted me one time about like going to like a breakfast place. My go-to is biscuits and gravy.
Really? But that's a Southern thing.
I
So it
mean,
makes sense.
Yeah, it's a Southern thing, but at the same time, like every single time, I'm always gravitated towards like biscuits and gravy. Even if I'm like, oh, let's switch things up. It's like waffles, biscuits and gravy. Let's do that.
Dude, I don't switch things up either. If I go to a Mexican restaurant, I'm gonna get fajitas every time.
I mean,
I will only get fajitas. If I go to Culver's, I'm getting the same thing. If
Yeah.
I go to I'm always sticking to what I like.
bro, McDonald's for me, McNuggets, 10-piece
You're
chicken.
getting a 10-piece McNugget.
Getting like a 10-piece chicken McNuggets meal with like a large fry, and then I either do like a caramel frappe
Okay.
or like a bottled water.
Are you a frappe guy though?
Heck yeah, man! Frappes are amazing.
Have you ever had the brown sugar shaken espressos?
I don't think I
Bro.
have. No.
They don't have them at McDonald's. Like I'm at all the
like
mainstream
yeah.
coffee shops. But I'm telling you right now, like somebody put me onto it, and I was like, that's weird, bro. Like I don't know if I want like whatever you're telling me about. I don't know if I want that.
Yeah.
I tried that thing. I took a little sip of it. It hit my tongue. It absorbed into my tongue. I swallowed that little driblet that was still left on my tongue, and I
yeah.
was like, oh, oh, oh.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's because it's got all the caffeine you could imagine. It's got like 4
my mouth
shots of
literally is, like,
espresso,
savoring right now. Oh,
and then it's got the oat milk because I can drink oat milk. Oat milk's creamier too; it's better. Then you get like you get the brown sugar,
Yeah.
shaken shots pumps into it, and you're like, oh baby, this is good. And so you get a little drink of that, and you're like, yeah,
Oh,
you
man,
feel
that
like you can conquer the
sounds-
world.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah,
I know
I
what
love it.
Oh, my mouth is watering right now. Like,
Yeah. So this is funny. So I saw you when you walked into the room. We're gonna get cooking. So when you moved out of my apartment, you left a bunch, like really not a bunch of stuff, but you left more stuff than I expected you to leave.
yeah. So I'm honestly, I'm a very forgetful person.
Yeah.
Like at the job I'm at now, they were like, "What's your weaknesses?" And I'm like, "I forget. I'm very forgetful."
That's a great.
I was like, I'm not like I thought I wasn't that forgetful, but then like my girlfriend called me out on it, and then my job's like weaknesses. I'm like, you know what? I've been called out too many times because like my girlfriend did it, my family's done it so many
Yeah.
times. They're like, "How did you forget?" I'm like,
Did you forget that they called you out?
I did. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I should. The signs were there because like growing up, like my brother would forget me at football practice. Like we went.
Your
like,
brother would just forget you at football?
not once, not twice, like three different times he forgot me, and I was like stuck. So we had like we were at the football field and stuff after practice and stuff.
Yeah.
And like we had this neighbor that would drive us before like my brother was able to drive, and he was like a senior. He was like our next door neighbor.
Yeah.
So he would drive us into like the summer workouts and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was like at that point I was like the water boy.
Okay.
So I would be there at the same time with them. And then I think there was one time I was cleaning up with like the water people. My brother and neighbor snuck out. Not
Okay.
snuck out, but you know, they just walked past me. I didn't notice.
Wow.
I went out there after I was like, okay, everything's cleaned up and everything. I was like, wait, where's my brother? Where's the truck that we came in? I had no phone at this point either. So I'm
Oh
literally
my
stuck.
gosh.
I'm like, hey, have you seen my brother? He's like, oh yeah, he got out and left. I was like, what? He's gone? So then I had to go like to the coaches, which at this rate I was like sixth grade, maybe.
6th grade. Okay.
Heavily intimidated by all of these coaches
Yeah.
and stuff, which they later became my coaches. But
Yeah.
no, like I was intimidated. I was like, hey, can I use your phone? And they'd let me use the phone, and it'd be like 2-3 hours after that would be picked up.
Okay.
So, and having no phone, and at that point, after like the first hour, everybody's gone.
Jeez.
I was like by myself there at the field, like nothing to do. So also, I'm not a
That's
big reader,
wild.
so you know the books in my backpack did nothing for
They
me.
did nothing. That's what's crazy. I think a lot of people think that when you don't have a phone at a young age, that you're like way more educated. You're doing way more. I'm like, nah, dude. I was finding I was catching things on fire when I didn't have
like
a phone.
there's other things besides books that
Yeah.
we would find.
Like I'm not gonna do like if you mean to tell me a phone's gonna stop me from
No.
doing schoolwork, no, dude.
Nah.
I'm way more determined than
Yeah.
that. No. But when you left, you left a bunch of your stuff. And I was thinking, you know what? When David gets here, I'm gonna wear one of his outfits.
Yep.
So I'm currently wearing his pants and his shirt right now.
That I forgot.
That he forgot. and he was like, "Is that my shirt?" And I was like, Yeah. And then I was like, "These are also your pants." He's like, "That's the funniest thing ever." And then I looked at him and was like, "This is so funny that you're wearing my merch and I'm wearing your clothes." So we kind of like traded. Like, what's the show? Freaky Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They actually
like,
just dropped a second one.
which I think is stupid.
Yeah, I think it's stupid too. Like
The first one wasn't good.
I haven't seen the first one actually, but I saw like trailers for it. And I'm like, this is the stupidest crap that I've seen.
Yeah.
So apparently it must have been a big hit, either that or it was just a big hit for those actors.
Maybe.
they were like, oh, we're in a bind. What do we do?
We're gonna make another one.
Freakier Friday.
Freaky.
That's what it's called. That's literally what it's called, is Freakier Friday. I'm like, that's so stupid.
It is a little weird.
At least be creative with the name.
The title is a little odd.
Yeah.
Title is a little odd.
But also, like, with that title, like Freaky Friday, where else are you gonna go with that?
Yeah.
So also Freaky Friday, it doesn't sound like what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, part of me is like, that should be like the name of like some horror movie or something.
That's kind of what I
or
was
at least
thinking.
a thriller, because like Freaky Friday, my mind when I think freaky is like Halloween creepy stuff.
Or Diddy right now. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
No.
So we met each other
Oh, good.
in ministry.
Yeah.
So we both worked in full-time, super fast-paced ministry. We had services every night, sometimes 2 times a day.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
And we traveled the country. We set up at churches. We spoke to kids and to high school, middle school people. Like, we had what people in ministry would consider the dream life. People that want to be all in.
Yeah. So just if y'all don't know, I was a children's minister with this ministry.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if you've told them, like, we're youth revivalists and all that.
So so I did youth ministry and I did children's ministry for a minute. We met whenever I was in children's ministry.
We had a blast in that.
We had so much fun.
So
tell me about the first day we met and the first day you stepped into ministry.
Oh, first time I stepped into ministry, I mean, so like growing up and stuff, I was always like involved. Like, I just love hanging out with kids. Kids are the coolest people, honestly. And ever since I like grew up and stuff, like my family was really big into the church and we would volunteer and everything.
Yeah.
And where I found like the most passion and stuff was like volunteering with the kids to help out like with the babies and stuff.
It's cool. Yeah.
I've never been like the best teacher. I'm the guy that like all the kids would like love to hang out with. We laugh, we party, and stuff. And like I was like, oh, this is great. And then I did like every year for like 6 years, I did like VBSs and stuff.
Okay.
I would like help out in a class and stuff. And it's really cool, like making those connections and stuff. Like that was kind of the start into ministry that I really got. I actually forgot your question. I was just like, oh, this is. As you can see, my forgetfulness. I know it had something to do with like where I started.
What was the first day like?
First day. I was building up to the first day. Yeah.
We both flew out or drove out. Did you drive?
I think I drove.
We both drove all the way to Michigan. You're from Alabama.
Yeah.
I'm from, I claim Memphis, technically Mississippi. I've got some people that are like, they know me and they're like, "You're from Mississippi," and I'm like, "Yeah, spoken from." I'm like, "Yeah, you clearly because you just said you're from Mississippi." I'm like, "No, I mean we can claim Memphis though because we're right on the border, whatever."
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. So kind of like that first interaction.
That first day we met, that first step into it. What was that like, bro?
Man. Yeah. So. Yeah, but that was, children's ministry kind of grew me into that and Life Action. I'm just going to do backstory because, whatever.
Yeah.
Just don't let me forget the question.
Okay.
So, but yeah, like 6 years of VBS and stuff flowed into that. And then Life Action came to church and, shouldn't have said the ministry, but whatever.
I'm not ashamed of Life Action.
No, I didn't know if you wanted.
Oh, no.
Like if you did names and stuff.
Sometimes I accidentally get Love Works and Life Action mixed up because they're both 2 words.
Yeah.
And they start with L.
Oh.
And
okay.
Apparently, I'm forgetful too, or dumb. I don't think I'm dumb. I think.
All right, so moving on. Yeah, you're not dumb, man. But yeah, that kind of led me to Life Action and stuff. And honestly, I'm a very introverted person. So like that first day when coming up and they're like, oh, you're going to make like lifelong friends and stuff and be able to like meet, like you have like a team of like 20 people.
You're like, please no,
I'm
please.
like, I came into the mindset. I was like getting nervous. I did tile work before that and I hated that. But coming into it, I was like, I mean, I've already got trust issues and stuff. I suffered with like depression early on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that feeling of loneliness was a big thing, like out of high school and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to actually make connections here. So that first day I was nervous. I don't think I actually wanted to talk to anybody.
Wow.
Oh, excuse me.
You're good.
That drink is hitting me hard.
That tropical punch, come on.
But yeah, I mean, coming in, like it was like everything that I thought like was like flipped upside down, flipped around. I literally we have a place called the Tab at Life Action and stuff, and I walked
Sanctuary or auditorium.
Yeah, one of those things. But walked in there and immediately like my now one of my best friends, Andrew Orsag, he like was in the drums. He almost leapt out of the drums. He was like mid song. He's like, I'm like, I actually didn't remember this guy. Yeah. He came to a church like down in Alabama. Mm-hmm. Forgot who he was. Honestly, I don't think I've ever told him this story, but yeah, I forgot who he was. But as soon as the song ended, he got up, ran over to me, hugged me. He's like, "I'm so glad you're here," and I'm like,
"Yeah,
this is actually really cool." And then I had the same interaction with Drew, and same interaction with you. I don't think we were both first times, and we were like both really really nervous. I don't actually remember the full interaction that we had. Mm-hmm. Like I guess I was that nervous. I was like, I don't actually know what's happening here, but oh man, it was such a relieving sense just coming into ministry, like never being in ministry, at least in this capacity. Yeah. And coming into this environment with like a brother like you. Yeah. Like this is like all new to us. You were like really awesome football player. Like you had college offers and stuff. And then you're like, oh, God told me to go to Life Action and stuff. And I was like,
which I started to second guess. I was like, God, are you really? This seems like a dumb idea.
Yeah. I was at that point, like before coming to Life Action, I was like, oh, they don't. I like sent in the interview and stuff, and they're like, oh, they don't actually want me and stuff. So after a few months, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a gym membership down here in Alabama. I'm gonna get like movie theater. I'm a big movie guy, so I started like getting like subscriptions and everything down in Alabama. Next thing I know, I get a text like, hey, you just made the team. I was like, you couldn't have told me this sooner. I spent like hundreds of bucks on like subscriptions and things down there. Yeah. Then I'm like, these are pointless now. Yeah. But no, that first interaction between us was like, it was awesome. And then I had so many good interactions just that first day from like you, Drew, and Andrew. Like, man, yeah. Honestly, one of my best memories from that was me and Drew's interaction. Because I got so nervous, like as I was telling you, but I was like, oh, I got to get away from I put all my stuff in like our cabin and everything. Yeah. Walked to the beach, and we had like these beaches and like these lawn chairs and stuff out there, and I just sat there, sunset going down, just a very beautiful, beautiful scene. And this guy named Drew, like he sees me sitting there, and he's like, I'm gonna go talk to that guy. Yeah. Because I didn't actually know who he was, and I think this was before we actually officially met. He came over and he's like, hey, my name's Drew and stuff. And I was like, hey, I'm David. And I was like super nervous. Like, I was like, why is this guy talking to me? Yeah. But he sat down next to me and we just started talking and everything. And I don't know, from that day on, I was like, this guy's really cool. It's like, everything's going to be okay. Just from this one interaction with my fellow red teamer. Come on. So, and from that day on, like he was actually dating a girl on the road, so that led me to make connections with her. Yeah. We actually had this weird little battle thing that we did.
That's incredible.
So, and then I think that blew up into like I started making handshakes with people on the team, like mine and yours. Like
we have an insane handshake.
Oh man!
Like our handshake is probably a minute long.
Probably at this rate, and like it's growing. Like every time we meet, we're like,
we're gonna do another thing.
It was like, you know what? We can do flips here. Like,
we should do a recording of our handshake at the end of this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's been a little bit though since we've done it because we've been busy with life. But,
right.
Man, yeah, we should just do it. Do for like the podcast.
Do it for the podcast.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Because we
bro.
know all of y'all are interested in this, right?
Yeah, y'all love a good handshake. This handshake is awesome.
Yeah, it's not just like
It's not like a no. This is like
no. Yeah, like we had to build up into
we
it.
build into it, bro. It's so good. But
We get our whole body into this
we
handshake.
do. So we spent 2 years together. I spent 3 years there, but we spent 2 years together.
Yeah.
Working for this ministry, right? And we learned and we grew so much. When you walked away, where were you at?
Oh man, where was I at?
Because we had so many great things going on.
We really did.
We grew so much that we went through a lot of highs and lows together.
Amen to that. Yeah. Oh man, coming off the road was I was very conflicted with that. Like just so there was so much in my head going on. I was actually dealing with heartbreak that last semester that I was there.
Yeah.
Actually, that jumped me on the anime. So
Yeah.
I'm a big anime watcher now.
Same.
Yeah.
Anime around here. Yeah.
Yeah. But I was actually in a very low point in my life where I was at that. Like I loved the ministry. I loved working with kids and stuff, but I felt like something needed to change.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a part of me in my life that just started shutting down.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like we had a lot of hardships that second semester with our team. I very much took a protective stance over some people, and it honestly broke that last semester really broke trust in me.
Yeah.
So coming off the road, like it was really hard, but it was what was necessary.
The road, when we say the road, we mean like we traveled and when we were at different places. So the way that Life Action works is you basically take a bus and you tour the country and you set up at churches and you do these big events there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was really hard. I was very conflicted, but I mean, I talked to God, I talked to like my family and everything, and my family was like, if this is what you need to do, you need to do it.
Yeah.
And I had that conversation with one of our leadership, and he was just like, I kind of saw this coming. I was like, how did you see this coming? I didn't see this coming.
Yeah.
And he's like, just because you didn't know what you were going to do next year.
Mm.
Like he already like predicted I wasn't going to be there just because
Yeah.
I guess he saw like the conflict that I had, but also he saw like
The anger.
He saw the anger. He saw the hurt. He saw
every bit of it.
And it came out in like my indecisiveness, my pain. My pain was very, very open that semester. Like it got to the point where I had leadership like not come at me, but they didn't like pick a fight with me.
Yeah.
I could take them. Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
maybe not Jesse.
Yeah.
Jesse would take me.
Jesse was to be. Yeah.
He'd throw me in a dumpster like it was nothing. But no, I had leadership like pull me aside, like, hey, what is going on? Like you are so angry with everybody.
Yeah.
They literally, not with the kids. The kids are like my one soft spot.
Right.
But like they had to pull me aside because I was hurting others. Others were seeing it. Like my closest friends, like I wasn't talking to them.
Yeah.
I wasn't opening up. So one thing when I'm angry is I shut down. Like I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. I put earbuds in.
Yeah.
I mean, I love music, but earbuds were my escape. I was one of those that if I didn't have to talk about it, or if I just felt like nobody cared, I'm just going to escape into my little world of music and stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes that was actually a good thing. Sometimes that actually helped, but sometimes it just really just helped me stay out.
Yeah.
Like, cause I mean, I think you've seen it in me and stuff. And I had my friend Andrew like really called me out on it too.
Yeah.
Which me and my friend Andrew, like we bonded over music,
Yeah.
but he's like, hey, you gotta talk. So,
Exactly.
yeah. He's a real one for that.
He is, bro. And so now that you've stepped away from this and we both stepped away, and I think the narrative for both of us was similar in different regards.
aspects. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember I left and it was similar. It was a similar thing. Like, yeah, we expected you to leave. Like, there's not much more for you to do here.
Yeah.
You've kind of not peaked out, but if you stuck around, you're actually slowing yourself down.
Yeah.
So I ended up leaving. And when you leave, it's almost like, what's next?
bro.
It's a very quick. If you don't figure something out,
100%.
if you can't go back to your parents' house, like homelessness could be around the corner.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I wasn't sure what I was doing next after.
Yeah.
So
Because it's a quick turnaround.
oh yeah.
It's a very quick turnaround.
It's like 1 second you're like at camp and stuff, which Life Action's got a camp that we would work like before we came off the road completely.
Yeah.
And then like after camp, you're just like, what now?
Yeah, what's now? Like I don't have a job lined up. I don't have it. Like that's how it was for me.
Yeah.
What was your experience? Like I know we're talking about this a lot, but there's a deeper meaning to this for me. We did life together. We were in fast-paced ministry together, and we both left it. And people in this world naturally think, why did they leave it? Do they hate God now?
Oh,
what are you doing now?
right now I'm doing trucking. Like I actually Life Action kind of helped me with that because I had connections and stuff with people up here in Michigan.
Yeah.
And I was able to find a trucking job pretty quickly actually.
Wow.
But like those coming right off the road, it was like, as you say, it was like, what now? What do I do? But luckily I had, like, God was there for me and he kind of supported, he led me to people, the Gallo family.
Oh, nice.
Blessing. I cannot be much more thankful for. And there's so much. I lived with them for like a year and a half after Life Action. They're a Life Action family. So
Okay.
I was just right down the road from camp. So it didn't seem like I fully left, but at the same time, I wasn't actually a part of that.
Wow.
But there was a lot of hardships with that, but I basically got a second family from coming off the road.
Yeah.
And was able to go into like truck driving and stuff with a friend, AJ DeWeird. He was actually on one of the earlier episodes.
Yeah, he was there early on.
Yeah. He's a real one. I haven't spoken to him a lot though, but he's a real one, man. But he got me kind of started into trucking and everything, and there's a lot of stories with that though. But that kind of.
Do you want to tell one?
I'll tell one a little bit later. How about that? I can tell the story of like what happened because I'm no longer with that company, but
I'm intrigued with that one. I love this story. Gets me. Yeah.
It's a really funny story, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on.
Okay. Not on the episode. Not on the episode.
No, probably on the episode.
Oh, on the episode?
We'll probably sneak it in a little bit.
We'll
later.
sneak it in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about this? I can finish what I'm about to say, right?
Okay.
Like answering your question and everything, and then I can.
Yeah,
we can jump into that story.
Jump into it.
Actually, where was I? Where was I at?
Yeah. So you're
coming off the road and everything. Yeah. So I got blessing after blessing, but honestly, those hurts and stuff from like the road. No, not everybody saw that outside, and not everybody understood,
and not many people care.
No, 100%. There was so many people that didn't care.
Yeah,
it was actually baffling how many people actually didn't care, and if they did care, they didn't show it. Now I'm grateful for the people that did, and the people that were like trying to help me get through it. Michelle Gallo, one of the kindest people. She's gonna watch this. You know, I gotta say that. No. But she is one of the kindest women that I know. One of the most hospitable too.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, she has people over at her house all the time. She's a very people-oriented person.
Yeah.
But like it was so clear, like my hurts and everything, that every time she had the chance, she would like challenge me and like, hey, what's going on? And she really pushed me to kind of open up about all that stuff.
Yeah.
But she was relentless with it too. So that's the kind of care that I didn't want, but I needed.
Yeah.
And she was persistent with it. It was just, a lot of people just didn't care, but those few that did, relentless. That's the only way I could describe it.
They loved you back to life.
They loved me back to life, and grateful for it.
Man, yeah.
So praise God for those people.
That's awesome, bro.
But yeah, it's really scary coming off the road for us and from that ministry, that tight-knit community, because that was another issue coming off the road. Was it's honestly, it's really difficult when you come off from like that tight-knit group.
It looks like this. You're like the reality is like I'm out there as a person, so I didn't connect or jive with everybody, or not. Yeah, I didn't care. Like not many people jived with me, I guess. But
We had our issues.
Everybody has people that they can connect with and they'll grow closer to. Yeah. That's the narrative of life everywhere. So when you're working in this field of ministry, you're like this all the time. And people are like, oh, cool. Hey, 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 hey. That's kind of what it sounds like. Everybody's talking, everybody's around each other. And then as soon as you choose to step away from the ministry, boom, it's like, and now you're here, there, all across the country again.
Yeah, because everybody was from different states.
Exactly. And now you're like, what do I do? I'm all alone. There's fear that might even build up because you've got a bill that you need to pay. You've got a home you need to find. You've got a job you need to get. I found an apartment before I found a job.
Yeah.
And
I found a job before I had an apartment.
That's good. I mean, and so if you don't find people or community quickly, you're gone.
Yeah, I 100% understand. I was up here for about a year before I even found somebody.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for letting me interrupt this episode for just one quick brief second. My name's Aaron Haas, and y'all are listening to this podcast right now, and that's amazing. We have so many people listen to our episodes, thousands of people listen to our episodes that are not yet subscribed. So would you just help us out by hitting that subscribe button right this moment? Thank you so much for listening in. Thank you so much for supporting this podcast. Like it, share it. You're amazing. Hey, we also have a website called loveworks.cc. If you go to loveworks.cc right now, you're able to check out some just released merch right off the press. I'm the first person to ever wear this hoodie or this sweatshirt, and so there's matching pants too. So if you want to get some matching pants or matching sweatshirt, y'all better check this website out, loveworks.cc. You can get all the dopest stuff. Love y'all a bunch. Enjoy the episode.
Yeah, there was that tight knit group of people over at volleyball and stuff that I was able to literally like make bonds and stuff with. Especially like, as I said, coming over in my second semester, there was that heartbreak. There was that heartbreak that I had over. I think that was the winter break and stuff, or right into early on that second semester, and that really broke me until I found anime. Found a good show called One Piece.
Come on, shout
out to One Piece, y'all.
Yeah.
Which is still going to this day.
And you blow my mind. What episode are you on in One Piece?
To be specific, I would have to say I think I'm on 1098. 1098.
How many episodes of One Piece are there?
There's like 1140, I think now, and counting.
Yeah.
Like they're still going with this. Yeah.
Insane, bro.
I think the first episode was like 1999, and they're still going.
I don't enjoy that because it feels like it's going way too long. And I can't I can't understand. Start it. I just can't start it because I know I'll never finish it.
Well, the thing is, like, though, it's still going, and it is a very long anime. Mm-hmm. The world building is insane, and the story is like, it's a beautiful story, man.
I believe it. I bet their final episode's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, apparently, I've been on TikTok and everything. There's like all these edits about the artist. Like, I don't even know how to say his full name, but Oda is like the creator of One Piece. Mm-hmm. He's apparently been building up like the final battle since it came out.
Oh my god!
Since like 1999, he's like, just wait till you get to like the final battle. I'm like, I already saw like Marineford arc, which is like one of the best arcs. Wano, where you took on like Kaido and everything. If it's gonna be better than all that, I'm excited. It would be worth it. One Piece is literally peak. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. All other animes are pretty good too.
Yeah.
Like they're like, I don't understand like everybody trying to cause arguments and stuff. Like Naruto, I've heard good things. Me personally, I've not watched it, so I don't want to start any arguments. I've not seen Dragon Ball. I tried to start that. I started at the beginning, like Dragon Ball with like him as a kid, Goku as a kid. Could not. It was like very slow moving at the start.
It is slow moving.
But I don't doubt that Goku is one of the most powerful people in the universe, like in his universe.
Oh, and in all of anime, really.
Yeah, he's one of the strongest in anime. But like, I've watched like Solo Leveling, and I've heard of how powerful Sung Jin Woo gets, and I'm like, they start like battles and everything between like who's stronger, Sung Jin Woo or Goku. I'm like, they're both great. Who cares?
That'd be incredible if all these animes collabed
Oh yeah,
and they did like one episode.
they did. I think they made like one filler where like Goku fights like Luffy, Naruto, and Ichigo from Bleach.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
It'd be so incredible.
So Goku
It'd be like Avengers, the Avengers of anime.
I've actually, there's another, like, I don't know if you know Godzilla. Godzilla's apparently already fought all of them.
Godzilla?
Godzilla has fought the Avengers and won.
Like
Like
the Godzilla, like the animal thing?
Yeah, like the Japanese monster.
Really?
Yeah, like they've got like whole like comics of Godzilla defeating all the Avengers, like the Fantastic
insane.
Four. I think he took on like Galactus in one, Thanos in one.
What happens to Godzilla? Like, does he lose?
No, actually, apparently Godzilla is one of those few creatures that any crossover that he does, he wins. Like there's also, I've come to find that there's actually multiple forms of Godzilla.
Well, in the Godzilla movies, does he die? Does he win or something?
Depends on which one you watch.
Oh, okay. So
I grew up watching a lot of the Japanese Godzillas.
Yeah, and he wins.
Some of those he dies, some of those most of those he wins.
Okay.
And then most of them he's either back or forth on either the human side or he's against the humans.
That's wild.
So like there's I think my favorite would have to be there's one called Godzilla Against Mechagodzilla. You have to make sure it's against because it's there's versus and against.
Okay.
But Godzilla Against Mechagodzilla is one of my personal favorites.
Okay.
And it's Godzilla against humanity, but they make something called Kiyu or Mechagodzilla to fight him. And yeah, it's really cool seeing Godzilla against the world.
That's weird, bro.
So yeah, hey, I'm slightly weird. Depends on who you ask.
No, it's good. It's a good, slightly weird. You're all right. You're in trucking now.
Yes, I'm actually with Gordon Food Service. Shout out.
You're working with Gordon Food Service,
Yes, sir.
And do you find that fulfilling?
I do. So coming off like with Life Action and like children's ministry. So children's ministry, it's a super fun job, super rewarding. Just being with kids, having that life and stuff. But the one thing with children's ministry is you don't always get to see the fruit of what you're doing.
Right.
And that takes its toll after a while. I mean, you still know you're doing something good. You're planting the seeds, as you will.
Right.
Which is not a bad thing. I'm not saying children's ministry sucks, but it does take its toll when you don't see any results.
Yeah.
Like there was one church that we went to that we saw kids get saved, and I broke down in tears.
Yeah.
Which I don't do that. I don't do that often. Which I've been told that's not okay, but whatever. But but yeah, with my job now with Gordon Food Service, I get a trailer full of like food and everything. I have like a 28-foot trailer. I don't know why I did that. 28
It's about 28.
That's about 28
feet.
foot.
Yeah.
But I get like a 28-foot trailer full of like boxes of like freezer goods, refrigerator goods, and then like dry goods and stuff. And I basically start the day with that. Go to like at a minimum like 10 stops usually, minimum 10 to 20 stops.
Wow.
And then I have the satisfaction of at the end of the day, my trailer's empty.
Yeah.
I just drive back, I drop my trailer, and like I get that satisfaction that I long for.
Yeah.
That
Something's
I'm like,
complete.
I did it. I'm done with this.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, I did a good job.
There you go.
So, yeah. Now, it does come at a cost. I wake up at like 2:30 most mornings.
Yep.
If I have fewer or like less stops, I may push it back to 3.
By accident?
Yeah. 3:30 if I forget to set my alarm.
What's the latest you've been to work?
Oh, that sucks. The latest I've been to work was actually I forgot to set alarm. Woke up at like 6.
Okay, and you were supposed to be there at 2?
Yeah. 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
4 hours late on like a 15 stop day.
Yeah, they weren't happy with
They
it.
were not. I think I was called into like the office and like, hey, you gotta set you've got to set alarms.
Yeah.
And like one of my bosses was like, I set like 10, 12 alarms. I'm like, at first I thought it was like, oh, that's insane. You
Yeah.
got to set like 10 to 12 alarms just to get up. I set 10 and 12 alarms now. I set them like, I had to do like 5 within the span of like 10 minutes, every 2 minutes. And then I set another like, so like, for example, I set it like 2:30. I set one for 2:30, 2:32, 34, 36, 38, 40. I bump it up to 2:45 for the next one. 2:47, 49, 51, then 3 o'clock. If I'm not up at 3, something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Like that's if I do it at 3, like 2:30 and stuff, which 2:30 is generous for me.
Yeah.
Just because I got like a 20-minute like drive into work.
Okay.
So, but no, like I'm usually up by like the first alarm.
Wow.
Now the worst days, like I've had these issues where I wake up like 12 o'clock, get ready for work. The alarms hasn't gone off.
Yeah.
I'm like in my car about to like drive off. I'm like, oh, it's only 12:30 at night. I woke up after like a few hours of sleep.
And now you're back.
Thought it was. The funniest one was literally like, I think it was like a Thursday. I got off of work like early, like 12 o'clock or so.
Yeah.
At noon. Took like a nap. Woke up at 4:30. Thought it was the next morning. thought it was late. It was like light out. I got dressed up and everything. I looked. I was like, there's light outside. Wait, what time is it? Turns out it was like 4:30 p.m.
That's insane.
4:30 in the afternoon, and I was like, what is?
Yeah.
So I got like all my work clothes off, and I just got back into bed.
Hey, that's awesome.
Got back into bed, had volleyball that night. Yeah. So that's like that's the toll that it takes sometimes.
Yeah.
I haven't told any of my people at work because they would laugh at me for sure. But
Hey, dude, that's good though.
yeah. Oh, and if you want, I can actually tell that story about the
Let's hear
other.
it.
Shoo. So before I was with Gordon, I did school bus driving, which I did that with special needs kids.
Which is so cool, by the way, because it was almost like a wild transition for you.
Yeah.
Because you step out of this ministry, you could call it a healing period, really.
Yeah.
You're now able to transport kids to where they need to be, and you're watching them get on the bus and get off, and like you're getting that completion.
Not just any kids, but like I transported special needs kids.
Yeah.
Which special needs kids get like a bad rep for like the disorders that they have.
Yeah.
Which totally invalid. Like you should not be doing that. They don't deserve that. Some of the kindest kids.
Come on.
But these kids, I only transported like 6 of them at a time because we had like wheelchairs and stuff, and you can't actually. You had to take out some of the seats for that. But these kids were like some of the happiest kids.
Come on.
And then you have some of the happiest people working at these places.
That's so cool, bro.
But yeah, it was really healing time for me, especially coming off the road from like a lot of hurt, a lot of church hurt, which it's not necessarily church hurt. People hurt. That's a good way of putting it. It's not, the church didn't hurt me. People did.
Yeah.
But yeah, kids are a good way to heal because they'll say the darndest things or they'll do the darndest things. Yeah, dude. Kids are the best.
They are.
Like, I cannot express that enough. Kids are amazing.
Yeah.
And they're like their imagination.
Come on, yeah.
Like they'll paint a picture of like space cowboys jumping over gelatin, and you're like, what?
Exactly.
Like that's the stupidest thing, but that's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, that's my imagination. I don't know what.
I love it, dude.
I don't know what kids think of.
That's good. He's like, yeah, that's what I normally think. All right, so you did the school bus. You drove the school bus for a while.
Yeah.
Now you get on with this.
I do Gordon, but before I did school bus driving, I was actually doing something called regional truck driving.
Yeah.
Which is where you drive like over like a few states, stay over like a few nights.
Yeah.
Delivering to places like docks and stuff. And that was actually, I was not the happiest with that company, just because mentally, when you're coming off a place of hurt and like you're going into like depression state, it's good to have time by yourself, but too much time is not good.
Yeah.
And that I think is what happened with me. I was mentally not in a good place for regional truck driving. And I think that I was at the brink of actually probably quitting and looking for a different job. but I guess God beat me to it. I don't. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say it's God for sure, but I think the Lord had something to do with it.
Yeah.
But there was this one day, I had a drive over to Ohio,
Okay.
and I was like spending the night in a place close to Lima, Ohio, at a truck stop, and I had to step out of my truck to go piss,
Yeah.
go pee, because it was like 1 a.m. in the morning. I had delivery at like 6,
Okay.
7:30 in the morning, or 6, 7. So then I don't know. I don't care. But I got out to pee, and I was like, I'm not gonna walk in. I'm exhausted. I was like still in that sleep state.
Yeah.
So I didn't put my shoes on. Just stepped on my truck, and I don't recommend. Don't do this.
This is winter time, right?
This is wintertime. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's weird. It's also it's cold. Just don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I was like, okay, go piss. Tried to get back in my truck, and come to find it was locked.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so my passenger side was locked. Went over to my driver's side, and it was locked. I was like, oh crap. So let me get the key. Key's inside the truck. Phone's inside the truck. My wallet's inside the truck. Had no idea. I started panicking. I was like, holy crap. I had no shoes either. Let's get that clear. Had not a single pair of shoes. But it was like trapped outside. It was 1 a.m. in the morning. Was not thinking the straightest. So I was like, okay, maybe the truck stop that I'm at, maybe they've got something to break back into my truck for. They didn't. Come to find that they do have stuff to break into vehicles, not semis,
Okay.
but like vehicles. They do have like a place that you can like unlock your car. Like they have those.
Yeah.
They did not have that for a semi. So I panicked, and then they were like, "Oh, let's try that." That didn't work. And then we're like, "Oh, let's see if we can pry open the compartment door." That was my original thought. Like that was a thought that I had of my own. Come to find, these compartment doors on these semis sealed shut.
Yeah.
Like they are not opening, which is good. That's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Not when you're locked out of your truck though. And so I had like a crowbar and a hammer. You don't want to do that because this truck was also brand new. My company just got it.
Yeah.
And I was not supposed to be the one driving the truck.
But you just happened to have it?
They gave me the truck for this route.
Okay.
That was a mistake. that was on the no, it's not on them.
That was on
They shouldn't have trusted me. No, that was completely me. So I tried to pry open the door, first the main door. That didn't work. So I scraped up the paint right there along the door, trying to pry that open. Then I tried the compartment door. Ended up getting the compartment door a little bit open.
Yeah.
Not enough to actually fully open it. Scraped up the paint on that too, and also damaged like the compartment door.
Oh, jeez.
So, yep. Ended up 5 hours later, ended up just having to call somebody to come and unlock it.
Wow.
They came, did it in like less than 5 minutes.
Oh.
And at that rate, I've been up for like 5 hours now. Had to go straight to my delivery.
Jeez.
Got in my truck, straight to delivery. Came back, and then I forgot to tell them. So they discovered it on their own. Which, if that happens to you, tell somebody. Just tell somebody, because that's gonna make it 10 times much better for you. And I think that's like there was people telling me after that like that could have been the reason why I was let go, was because I forgot to tell them.
Right.
So because I did about $6,000 worth of damage to that, just trying to pry open the doors.
Yeah.
Which, not my brightest moment, but at 1 a.m. in the morning, who's thinking straight?
Right.
Especially coming out of a sleep state.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah,
So, yeah. And then they were like, oh, we don't think we're going to have to fire you. They gave me another week of work. I was fired. They're like, oh, we got to let you go. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, I actually got together with the girl that I traveled with that week.
That was the day that you...
My last route that week, right after that incident happened, I actually went to Minnesota where she was, and we actually had a deep conversation. It turned out we had feelings for each other.
Wow.
So That's why I say it was also a God thing, just because he let that happen.
Open the door.
He opened the door for that, which year and a half that happened.
Wow.
That recently we decided to go back to friends,
Right.
which is, it's okay. It's what we both need.
Right.
But it was still cool how God works in that.
Mm-hmm.
So
That is cool, bro.
but yeah, that's that story from I wasn't going to discuss earlier, but here we are.
We are.
So
It's such a funny story to me.
it gets
I love
everybody.
It.
Honestly.
It is great. It's great. So, do you think that you'll ever go back into the ministry setting? That's the question everyone asks me. Since you left
people ask you
ministry, yeah,
Nobody's asked me that.
they're like, yeah, this guy does nothing.
He's like, nah.
Everybody always thinks it. Oh, they were in full-time ministry. Will he ever go back? Or even in the downfall? Because I mean, I left with some mistakes. I made mistakes after. Will you ever go back?
At this moment, I can say that I'm probably not going to go back in a full-time setting. I will go back partially. Like I'll be involved in stuff, but to go back into that environment for me would be kind of traumatic. I'm sure there's a lot of people that can say the same for that. I'm not going to rule that out. No, if that's where God wants me to go, and me and God have got to work on some stuff too, mainly me, because he's kind of perfect. So
Yeah.
that guy. But at the moment, I don't think I would go into full-time ministry or go back to that, just because of the pain that I have. I've worked through a whole lot of that, but I still feel like there's some hurts with that. Like I've come to find that I struggle to sing in church anymore. Like we had like a worship night not a few weekends ago.
It's hard.
Could not even open my mouth to sing.
Does pain makes you go silent?
Yeah. As I was saying earlier, like I shut down when I'm in that pain, the anger mode.
Right.
So a lot of that hurt stems from what in my head views as the church. I don't think I've told you that. Relevant for me, I actually couldn't find joy in that. Not saying that relevant's bad or the people of relevant are bad. But for me personally, I was finding reasons to hate it.
Yeah.
I was finding reasons to hate the people of the church, to hate the music, to hate the preaching, the hate.
Yeah. Because it's built inside of you.
It's
What's inside of you overflows.
Yeah.
What you've experienced will pour out.
And coming off the road, I had a lot of hate.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's stemming into why I wouldn't go into ministry. Not because I just hate ministry, but because I don't think I could, I guess, logistically or purposely do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it well. Not saying that God couldn't use me, but I don't feel like I could be used or I'm in a position to be used.
Yeah.
So and I also, there's a lot of things that came back from coming off the road and stuff. A lot of, like, I had an addiction to pornography. Yeah. I still struggle to that with this day.
Right.
Still working through that. I've got therapy for that.
Yep.
I've got friends that challenged me in that.
I'm with you there, man. I consider myself a recovering sex addict.
Yeah.
That's how deep I've gone into porn.
Porn is a monster.
It actually, like, I'm at a place that if I were to pick up porn, like if I were to go on a Pornhub right now, I would scroll and it wouldn't be enjoyable. It's just like, this became routine for me for so long.
Yeah. At some point you go numb.
It's just like this. I don't even want this. Like, I'm just doing it because I'm bored.
You're literally just like, oh, this is just what to do.
Right.
And you start finding these ways to watch it, even though you don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
Like you just like, oh, I've just got nothing else to do. Pornography.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got this overwhelming sense of like anger and stuff. Pornography.
Yep.
You feel there's sometimes it's just like you're just sitting there existing and you're not, you just somehow make it to pornography.
Yeah.
Like you don't even intend to. You have no plan of it. You just, it's the thing.
Yep.
It's the thing you just go to.
Yep.
It becomes a comfort thing
Mm.
where it's actually not comfort.
Right.
And I've heard this, the comfort's the enemy. Like in a different aspect,
Yep.
but in also you can add it to this.
When you get comfortable, you get God.
Yeah. And God comes in hard.
Yeah.
So
You're gonna get got.
as I said
Man,
earlier,
you gonna-
relentless. God is relentless.
He is.
He'll chase after you. He doesn't care how long it's gonna take.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like these videos of like God's just waiting for you to turn around.
Mm-hmm.
That's the analogy I like to paint myself. It's just God is literally, he's just waiting for you. He's like watching you go this way. He doesn't leave you.
Yeah.
He's not gone. He's just waiting for you to turn around for him.
Come on.
And the picture that I like to paint is just him behind you with his arms like open wide, ready for a hug,
Yep.
ready to embrace you. He's just waiting
He is just waiting.
because we do have free will. I do believe that. And he gives us the freedom to make our own decisions, which is free will.
Yeah.
I just basically just repeated myself. Whatever. But it's our choice to come back to him.
It's great.
He loves us. He wants us to come back. He wants to spend eternity with us.
It's good.
But he ultimately leaves it to us.
Man, that's what I love about God. He's not a God that gives up.
I love that story about you know the story about him chasing the one in the midst of the 99.
Yep.
Like and that's for anybody. I don't think that's a lot of people don't fully understand that.
Yeah.
And it's hard to grasp, honestly. Like why would a God give up 99 just to chase down that one?
Right.
And honestly, that's something I struggle with. I've struggled with my whole life is that sense of like loneliness. I love the story of Abraham. I think it's Abraham, Hagar, and Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
The story is basically Abraham was basically promised that he's going to be the father of many nations.
Yeah.
And this is off the top of my head. If I get it wrong, I apologize. But
Hey, it's all right, man. I screw up stories all the time, and I am really great at gaslighting, so I can say it enough times that I can convince them to be real.
yeah, you just say it confidently though, and it gets the point across.
Yeah.
But the story of Abraham and Hagar and Sarah, Abraham was promised that he'd become the father of many nations, but him and his wife Sarah were getting up there in years, like they were getting old and stuff, and their childbearing years were basically past them. Mm-hmm. And it's like Sarah was like, I don't think we're gonna have any kids.
Yeah.
Like they started losing a little bit of faith there.
Right.
Which Abraham is one of the most faithful characters in the Bible. But it does take its toll when it's been a little bit.
Yep.
So Sarah's like, okay, you could take my servant Hagar and have a kid with her to be ours, basically. Well, not to be ours. I think that's paraphrased, but have a kid with her. She basically offers her servant to her husband, which nowadays that's insane. That's offer your servant to have a baby with your husband.
I'd be like, alrighty. I mean, if you say, I didn't really want to, man. I don't really want that.
It's like,
but
no, I'm good. I'm good.
You're like, come on. Who are you?
But no, and then Hagar immediately gets pregnant with Ishmael. I believe it's Ishmael. Yeah, it's Ishmael.
Yeah. And then dies, right?
No. Ishmael doesn't die.
I don't know the Bible that well, apparently.
Well, but this story, Sarah gets jealous after that.
Mm-hmm.
After she literally gave Hagar to her husband to have a baby. Once she has a baby, she gets super jealous and it's like basically, I think there's the threat that she's going to kill her. So Hagar ends up taking Ishmael and going on the run. But God comes to her in just comes to her in the middle of the desert, telling her to return to Abraham. And I love the name that she gives God. I believe, and if I'm wrong, please forgive me. And it's called El Rahim, the God who sees me.
Yeah.
So even in the midst of her on the run, alone, feeling that sense of like, what have I done? What am I going to do? God saw her.
Wow.
And God was like, I'm with you.
I'm with you.
And that story hits personally with me. Like, growing up, like that was something I struggled with, was that loneliness.
Yeah.
I don't know if we definitely went off a tangent with whatever the question was, because forgetfulness, that's gone.
No, dude, but this is important.
Yeah.
When we get lonely, we get into things we shouldn't be into.
Yeah.
When I'm lonely, if I'm sitting in my apartment, I've started going to the church to work now, because I'm like, if I sit here for 10 hours working on my laptop, eventually I'm going to end up being like, you know what? I'm bored out of my mind. I've been staring at this screen, editing all day. I'm about to watch porn because I can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because I can.
Yeah.
I need to change my pace every once in a while. Let me run the same race, but let me go do this in a different spot.
Yeah.
I go to a coffee shop. Let me have some fun over here. Stimulate my brain in different ways so that I don't get stuck in a pattern where I'm always going crazy.
Yeah. And I think that's the key to loneliness. Like, if you want to beat loneliness, go out and do stuff.
Yep.
Now, I can't say that without being a little bit hypocritical towards myself. I am also one of those people that I struggle to make connections with people.
Yeah.
At the same time, like I've got my close knit friends that I'll go and see, like you. I'll go and visit you. There haven't been a few friends I haven't visited in a little bit. I gotta go visit them. But no, that's the key to loneliness. Go find your group, or just go find things to do.
Let them all the way in on your life too, because I spent 22 of my years of survival where I would be close to people, but they never knew who I was. I would know everything about them. I'd be cool with them. We're cool, but they know nothing really about me.
Yeah, that's actually my story. Like, honestly, my story. I told you about Abraham and Hagar and Sarah and all that, and how I related to that. That started back in high school.
Yeah.
I would paint a mask over myself and act like I'm all this joyous, confident guy. But I was like, there was times I was picked on in high school, and times where I would have like a group of people around me, but I knew none of them actually cared about me.
Wow.
And I was just trying to fit the mold of what people there. I would basically try to be like the people that didn't actually truly care about me.
Wow.
I went to high school. I had a bunch of friends, but I came out with one. Came out with one true friend that actually was intentional about spending time with me.
I remember you telling me about this too.
Shout out to her, Maria.
Yeah.
Like, she's a godsend.
Wow.
For me, because like I came out of high school and I wasn't close with anybody in my group. Come to find,
yeah,
in my class, I was not close to anybody except Maria. Which she's thriving now.
She's a legend.
She is. Yeah, we traveled with her sister-in-law now.
Yep.
Yeah, sister-in-law. Yeah,
that's so incredible, bro.
So, yeah, I mean, but like I didn't do that when I was in high school. I didn't go and find those connections. I didn't go out and do stuff.
Yeah.
So that sense of loneliness turned into depression, which turned into, I don't think I've told my family, but like I had suicidal thoughts at some point. Yeah. Like there was ways that I was thinking about how to kill myself.
Yeah.
That I didn't tell anybody because I didn't have anybody.
Wow.
But
so I'm going to close this out with this. I've got a tradition on this podcast.
Man, your change of face is insane.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. What were you going to say, something else?
No, I just felt like we don't need to cut this short. I think we can just keep going.
We can keep going.
I don't know how long you want these episodes though, but dude, I think me and you we can go for
a part 2.
We can go for a part 2.
Do you want to run another episode?
We can run another episode. Hey, let's do that.
We'll do a part 2.
Yeah.
So be ready for part 2 with David Ward.
Yeah, it's coming.
This man's an amazing guy.
Yeah.
I just know that I want people to realize that there's so much to people's lives that like you can't just wrap it all in a 1-hour episode of a podcast.
For sure.
Life doesn't work that way. There's so much depth to you. And when you're even sharing like even the suicidal ideation, that's me. That's my story. We're one and the same. When you were sharing bullied in high school, that's me. One and the same. When you shared the painting a mask on your face, that's me. We're one and the same. The reality of life is we're all walking through it, and we think that we have to live in this tunnel vision. We have to live hiding. We have to live scared. We have to live in the shell. We have to live pretending. But the reality is everybody's doing that. So when you step out of that, people are like, wow, I'm not alone. Let me do that too. Wow. That's a people that's not alone. Wow, wow, wow. And now everybody's able to experience freedom because one person stepped out fearlessly.
Amen to that.
And so the big thing about this podcast is when you step out fearlessly, I step out fearlessly, other people listening decide to step out fearlessly. We're starting a movement. That's why I consider this a movement, not just a podcast. I hate it when people are like, oh yeah, you just do podcasts. No, I am trying, my whole goal, my vision is to spark a movement where people are able to walk freely and walk in love, walk recognizing no matter what they did, I can love them too.
Amen.
That's the point of this.
Yeah.
That's the point of this.
Good message.
Yeah, man. So we'll close this episode out.
Okay. We'll have to do a part 2 at some point.
We'll do the part 2. I'm excited about this. I love this man so much. We've been through the ups and downs of life together.
Yeah, we have. There's a lot with that.
We've both almost given. I would say I almost gave up on God.
Oh, me too, man. There's definitely a lot of stories with that too.
Yeah, like dude, we should have an episode where we call it "Giving Up on God." We'll run that. Will that be our next one?
Yeah.
So, closing it out. I have a tradition on this podcast. You've listened to a lot of the episodes, which thank you, by the way.
Yeah, I got you, man.
If you can ask me any question, uncut, unfiltered, what's your question for me?
Oh man, I knew this was coming. I actually.
You didn't even prepare?
No, I didn't. No.
Some people
forgetfulness.
No, I get it. Some people come on and they're like, "Yeah, I've got my question ready," and then some people are like,
it's like I'm supposed to ask a question.
Like, some people are like, I don't even know that you did that. That's weird. And then some people are like, oh, just like that. Yeah.
Let's see. What question do I have? I mean, there's so much I could ask you, both serious and not serious. Do you mind if I ask more than one, or is that
you can ask as many as you want?
Okay. I don't know if you've gone into the anime verse for your listeners and stuff, but who and what would you say are your favorite anime like shows, but also anime characters?
All right. Best anime shows: My Hero Academia, Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter. I say Hunter x Hunter. Some people get crazy when you say Hunter.
I mean,
I don't know. But Hunter x Hunter. I really like Promised Neverland.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I haven't really watched that one. I've heard a lot of good things about that one. So.
And Death Note. Those are some of my favorites. Characters, I'll go with the ones I relate to the most. Those are normally the ones I really like. Deku.
Okay.
I love his story. Like him not having powers and then still being someone that's going to keep going and keep grinding through life and being like, I still want to be a hero.
Oh, yeah.
Like he was the underdog. He is the underdog.
Yeah.
Even when he gets the powers, he's still an underdog because he has to understand them. He has to learn them.
Yeah.
And I think that's me. Like I know I've got so much inside of me. I'm just trying to figure out how to use it. And so I was like, let me figure out how to use this power. Oh, cool. I can use this. Oh, let me try it with this now. So there's that. This one's going to catch me some heat.
Okay.
Hisoka. I love Hisoka. I think he's got cool powers. People say he's a weirdo. I think that they don't understand him. If you watch if you watch it subbed, you'll understand that he's not actually attracted to children.
Yeah, because I'm like, I watch a lot of like King Chris stuff.
Yeah. Like
shout out to King Chris, but yeah, he does a lot of like Hisoka chasing Gon. I'm like, is this actually how the show is? Because that's insane. Like he's a pedophile.
He likes his powers. Okay. Like Hisoka is addicted to practically being the like fighting. He's addicted to the thrill of fight. So he wants to fight. And there's something that's like it intrigues me in the mind of it. Like so he is addicted to not being the best. He's addicted to understanding the best. He wants to fight the best. He doesn't care if he dies. He just wants to see if he can do it. And so there's something really intriguing about that. Like, cause even when it comes to like getting your hunter license, he didn't care. Like he didn't really care.
He just, yeah.
So
I did see that part.
He's cool. I really like, who are some other cool people? I mean, Gon and Kilo are also obviously cool. They're cool. I love
Kilo. I love seeing Kilo edits and stuff.
Yeah.
Him just aura farming, just everywhere.
Bro. Yeah.
Like I saw him like falling down, and he's literally just like crossed arm and like.
Absolutely.
This man, that actually leads into one of my favorite guys is Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan's a big one.
We're talking about aura farmers, Levi Ackerman for sure.
Absolutely.
The man literally stood on a horse with like his two blades out. I'm like, as the horse was like riding down full speed, I'm like, how does what?
Yeah.
Killua does like a similar thing where he just stands on like the back of a horse, like, and you're like, what?
What are you doing?
What is like animes like aura farmers are insane.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Sung Jin Woo was another one of my favorites personally.
That's awesome.
So,
what's your other question?
Other question would have to be, I don't know, like this. I don't know how to ask this. It's a semi-deep question. Depends on how you take it. But how are you doing, like, for real? Like, not like I'm not saying you're lying about how you are doing, but like, there's a lot of people that just like are like going through some stuff or like have some struggles, and I'm like, I just want to know how you personally like are doing in life. How are you doing like with your podcast and stuff? And because I know podcasting is not an easy thing to start up and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm sure your listeners would love to hear about your journey and stuff. They get to, especially your faithful ones that are like for sure like listening.
Always listening.
So
I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. And the motivation is sporadic.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Yeah, absolutely. Even setting up for this, I was like, man, I don't even want to set up right now. But hopping onto this, I'm like, dude, I could go for days. Like I would talk to you for days.
Heck yeah.
So there's these moments where it's like, yeah, I'm in love with this again. But yeah, man, I'm tired. Which leads to other problems. Yeah. And it leads to, all right, so I might sleep in when I really should be doing something. Or I'm having to create new strategies all the time. I'm not as, it might even turn out the dedication. So you go all in on something for so long, you have to be able to withstand the challenges of it and the toll it puts on your body. The people that always succeed are the ones that can withstand the challenges the longest.
Amen to that, yeah.
And I'm still in that challenge spot. And you never know when it's going to be your break or if you're going to choose to be broken. And I don't want to choose to be broken. So I'm implementing some new things.
Yeah.
I'm working on getting out of debt.
There you go.
I built up some debt because of some I surrounded myself around situations that were putting me in debt. And
that'll do it, man.
And that wasn't great for me. And so now I'm able to say, you know what? I'm choosing me. I'm going to choose to actually take the step into success. How does that start? I'm going to start picking up some other jobs, side jobs. All right. So I've been selling cars a little bit here and there. I'm about to start picking up probably a job early in the morning.
There you go.
And I'm going to keep doing this full time.
There you go. Hey.
And I'm obviously going to prioritize relationships and sleep as well.
Yeah.
But my relationships are going to come from like, all right, let me have David over. We're going to hang out for a bit and we're going to run a podcast.
Yeah.
Cool. I love that. We get to sit here and I get to call this work.
Yeah, we're going to Chicago tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to Chicago tomorrow.
Yeah, come party with us if you want.
Like that's the type of friends I want.
Yeah.
I want the type of friends that are like, all right, let's run some work together and let's go to Chicago tomorrow. And people also know that I have a platform. So I have to be careful. It's so scary, bro. And you might know this. You know, because ministry can do this too. It's scary because you never know if someone's using you for your platform, your finances, or they actually just want to be your friend. So I'm always playing a balance of, do I really want this person in my life? Or are they going to drag me down too? The one person that I know that I call all the time is my mom. Sometimes people troll me for it, but my mom is always in my corner and I can be like, Mom, I don't know if this is good.
Your mom is honestly one of the greatest people that I know.
Absolutely, bro.
So, and just like, I don't really talk to her personally, but hearing all the stories that she's done, I've heard her on the podcast a couple of times, and I'm just like, this woman's incredible.
People don't know this. I'm trying to bring her back on.
Heck yeah.
I want to bring her on, and I want to do something really big with her on the episode. Yeah. But we're just not fully there yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get there though.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at, man, and that's the truth. That's where it's hard to be a creator. Your mind is all over the place. You're thinking, do I really love this? Is this actually good? Am I impacting people, or am I drained? Do I want to do this anymore? If I stopped right now, what are they going to think? Like all these things. I don't want to stop. I want to keep going. So I don't think I'm quitting. I want to keep going, and I am going to keep going. But something has to change, or this will die. So I'm making the change. That's why I took 2 weeks off so I could plan out for a really big episode, as opposed to let me overuse my body and be exhausted and more. So I took 2 weeks off. I still obviously did my production work because I produce other people's podcasts too. Yeah. Which I'm blessed to do that, by the way.
It's an awesome opportunity for him.
Awesome opportunity.
Man, you're honestly, you're one of the definition of hard work for me. Yeah. Like you hear all these people and you get to see like all the content that he like creates and stuff, but I actually didn't know the full depth of a content creator. Like you see on TikTok and everything, all the people doing like their dances and stuff.
Yeah.
But there's so much more that come to find that of content creators and stuff. And Aaron's a beautiful example of hard work. The man is wanting to take on like 4 jobs all at once.
Just so I can keep this alive.
To keep the movement going is what he's trying to go.
This is not, if this was just a podcast, like let me laugh with my buddies, I would be doing other things and saying, all right, we're going to shoot something at 12 o'clock tomorrow night and let's do it. But that's not what this is. This is bigger.
This is so much more.
And so I want to make sure that I keep pushing forward with it. So let's do that. And that's where it gets hard sometimes. 'Cause it's like you have to sacrifice. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's sad.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it though.
But from what I see, it's 100% worth it.
It's worth it, man. The stories I've heard, the people that come to me, message me on social media, they're like, yo, I relate to you. The people that are like, yo, who's the next guest? Like, this is big. What you're doing is beautiful. I'm so thankful for it. Like that right there is like, okay, so this actually is doing, like, this is impactful. And that's where I'm thankful. I could talk about that for hours too, bro.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, part two.
Part two. We're running
coming.
it, man. Thank y'all. I'm going to close it out. Is that cool?
Hey,
bro, thank you so much, man. Thanks for coming on. This is awesome. This is my good friend, David Ward. And thanks for repping the merch. Hey, we actually have new merch. We have new merch out right now. If you go to loveworks.cc, you can check it out. You can order it right now, and it'll be shipped to your house. So
Hey, I want to go for the hoodie for sure.
there's some dude.
Like
There's
he's got a brand new hoodie out.
a brand new hoodie. That thing is fire.
Oh, it is
Champion, bro. It's a Champion brand. So
That's
Champion's
quality,
popping
man.
right now. So
Quality.
we got good quality stuff. It's beautiful stuff. Some really unique stuff. But check it out. Follow us on Instagram at Loveworks Studios. All platforms. Subscribe on YouTube. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. I love you all a ton. Love works.
Hey, amen.
My name's Aaron Hass. Peace out.